and welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County.
And beyond.
And beyond, because we're not in Calaveras County tonight, are we?
We're in
Are we beyond?
Alcaveras.
We're beyond already tonight?
Yes, we're beyond.
And should I explain why I'm wearing this hat?
I don't know why you are. Why are you? I never asked.
You didn't.
I just noticed you had a striped hat on. It was like little elf.
But you don't want to know why I'm wearing
Why?
it? I'm wearing a ski t-shirt.
The hat doesn't really match the shirt, though.
The hat doesn't really match. Well, it is my lame, middle-aged man attempt.
Did you have hat head? Is that why you have the hat on still?
I don't think so. I think it's mainly just my attempt at. Well, you know why I'm doing it.
Why?
It's because of all the snow.
Okay. Usually I'm the one with the hat.
Okay, but this is in honor that, everybody, like a week ago, they were complaining there was no
Do you
snow,
realize
there was no snow,
Bear
there
Valley
was no
has
snow.
had 10 feet in the last couple of weeks. Gotten 10 new feet of snow. Did you realize it
10
was that
feet.
much? 10 feet.
Wow.
Did you realize that?
10 feet.
10 feet.
See, that's why we're wearing the hat. That it's 10 feet of new snow. Now, we were up at the mountain today, and I didn't ski. I worked up there. I didn't ski. I just worked while I was up there, which is sad.
Yeah.
But anybody, no.
You hardly ever ski. You always work.
Oh, I thought you were saying I hardly ever work. Oh. Anyway, everybody was saying this was one of those epic skiing days to where, in fact, we want to thank Mark Silverstone from Westworld Images for sending in some just phenomenal photos.
Pictures.
They had some of a couple, I believe, that crossed crossed down and did some fresh tracks down one of the long.
Well, we actually have the pictures on the front page at thepinetree.net. The couple's name is, let me see. Skiers are Paul and Ann Sorensen of Dorrington. So
Paul and Ann Sorensen,
very good skiers to have those tracks.
And that was down into Grizzly Bowl, down wasn't it Snow Valley, and it's just unbelievable photos.
Okay.
Everybody was saying there's waist deep powder everywhere.
Which I would hate. How about you? Do you love?
I'm a horrible skier, but I'm sure somebody loved it.
Skier.
But I've also heard
that
love it. For people who are not quite as good of, because sometimes powder skiing is hard.
It's hard because you get stuck.
But I've also heard that basically for people who want to
is lots of times 10 p.m. is lots of times it's hard to
get to news and be on the news at the same time.
Well, yeah,
exactly.
Because the whole point behind the news.
Because we go out and get the news and then bring the news to you, so it's kind of impossible to go out and get the news and be on the news at the same time. Right?
Right, because the point of this news was to actually have some content to talk about
yes,
right? Rather than just a show.
Yes, rather than just a show.
But I've heard that if we argue, people find it entertaining.
We should put a webcam at our house. We could have like a reality show.
We should. So we're kind of like reality TV.
Pinetree.net reality show.
Should we do it tomorrow?
I think people would want to see that.
I can turn it on. We could put like a donation button at the bottom.
Please help this family.
We could put a button.
The kids are getting neglected. The parents are working too much.
Well, we'll put it on. We'll start up the cam tomorrow morning like 5 a.m. so you can see Kim get up and make a full breakfast that she does every morning for. Right?
I'm peeling those potatoes at 5 a.m.
She lights the fire in the wood stove, and right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You betcha. That's more like frozen waffles, frozen Eggos, and out the door, right?
And usually you tell the kids where those are, right?
That's not very nice. You know what,
I'm just
John?
kidding.
That's not true. I always get up with the
He
kids.
likes the other part better. Where I
get up with the kids, and you know that every morning.
Yes.
But you know what the problem is that I don't have any help from you in the mornings.
Because I'm still sleeping?
No, because you're working.
Oh.
But John is funny. He'll work and then get himself ready when we have to go somewhere, but doesn't help get anybody else ready to get out the door, but wonders why it's taking us so long. It's like, well, I'm making the lunches, making the breakfasts, getting all the kids' clothes out, helping them get dressed, helping them get ready, and you're usually working, right?
But that's
in some families, the husbands help. I've heard.
You know what? I think they thought the first part of this bit was a little funny. Now it's just like.
No, I'm just getting flat out angry.
Now they're like going.
Anyway,
I watch this stuff for kind of an escape. I don't want to feel like I'm at home. You know, I don't want to feel like
nagged
I'm at
out
home.
on camera. So Victor attended the Friends of the Fair meeting for us this evening. We already had Victor's minutes up. That was fast.
Victor's copious minutes.
Yes.
Now what happened there?
It sounds like they're going to be having a $13,000 in raffle prizes will be available at this year's Calaveras County Fair and Frog Jumping Jubilee. Drawings will be held each night. Let me see. Here's a recap of the meeting. Let me see here. He does the actual minutes. You know, he does the actual minutes of the meeting.
So he actually tells people what happened when they were there?
Yes, exactly,
wow.
Which is pretty cool. Let me see. Raffle proceeds will be used for improvements on the fairgrounds and for capital equipment. This year's proceeds will go towards the expansion and improvement of the cattlemen's area between the arena and the barns. With additional hardscape, cooking facilities, and sun shelter, it will result in an eating, dancing, and socializing area for all to enjoy all year round. Yes.
Dancing. Wow.
Tickets will be distributed by Friends of the Fair members to various county organizations. Friends of the Fair members will collect tickets and money from these organizations weekly until Wednesday, May 13th. Only 3,500 tickets will be sold. Tickets will be available at the fair, at the Friends of the Fair booth, up until 1 hour before the final $10,000 drawing on Sunday night. Ticket cost is $25 each, or $5 for $100. A drawing will take place each night at 7 p.m. The winner will have 1 hour in which to claim the prize.
See, we thought she was just going to give you a synopsis of it, but she just read you the whole thing.
Prizes because I don't know what happened.
So
prizes on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will be $1,000. Winner needs to be present. The grand prize of $10,000
on the site, we presupposed you couldn't read either, right?
Will be drawn on Sunday night. Winner not be present. Okay. The organization that sells the most tickets will receive a $500 bonus. I just wanted to point those 2 points out because that is kind of a big deal.
Because the organization that sells them gets a $500 bonus and
sells the most tickets. So
they're going to give you like $10,000, right?
So we had the Board of Supervisors meeting yesterday. What happened in fact that, John? Today's already Wednesday. Today's hump day. Did you know that? No, today's Tuesday. The meeting was today. I'm all confused. What's today?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. That's right. See, our kids had 2 days off of school, Monday and Tuesday. So got a little confused there.
We have the full video up there. Jim Bergantz came and talked about the
Random Acts of Kindness
Acts of Kindness Week. Some of the courthouse stuff got backed off till March.
Okay.
There was some normal, fun, and exciting open comment, public comments pieces. And kind of the big thing in this week, usually planning commission meetings are like, no big deal.
But tomorrow is going to be a biggie.
This week, the planning commission meeting will probably outpull the Board of Supervisors by a wide margin because...
Well, not all of the board. Some of those last year's meetings were a little exciting.
I'm talking about this week's meeting.
Okay. What I mean is... Okay, on this week.
Yeah, what I meant is this week.
Okay, all right, sorry.
This week, the Calaveras County Planning Commission meeting has that little...
Trinitas.
The non-controversial, nobody has any opinion on it, Trinitas project.
Yes. And they actually moved the meeting to the San Andreas Town Hall because they expect a very large audience.
Yes, and which also means that we have a good internet connection in Supervisor's Chamber.
We do not at
the Town Hall, which means that although moving it to a bigger venue may be good for those who are attending actually,
but you can't watch it live.
For those who would like to attend virtually, not a
Not
good
going to happen.
thing.
But we will get the video as up ASAP, right, for our viewers to watch.
What's that?
That means you're going to have to do it quick.
Oh, quick. Okay.
Quickly.
It depends. I will check on our Golden State signal
Now,
tomorrow. And if I can do it.
Now, when we did the debates there, did we live stream those?
No.
Oh, we didn't. Okay.
No.
I forgot about that. You sure about that? We just videoed it. We just videoed it. Okay. All
now,
right.
And the other one is we'll maybe be able to do an audio stream.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
you'll find out tomorrow morning about 9 o'clock whether or not you'll have a stream or not. But we will have video up ASAP right after the meeting, correct?
And on the same vein, tonight we received a letter from the Chamber of Commerce, which will be read at tomorrow's Planning Commission meeting. And since Kim read the minutes to you from the fair meeting,
because I didn't know what happened at the fair.
I'm going to read you the letter from the Chamber. And this always makes for very entertaining video of watching people read. Just kidding. All right. The
when you read,
Calaveras County Planning Commission, regarding the rigid Trinitas, the Chamber recommend. You wanted this water? Is that what you were saying?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. The Chamber recommends approval. As you know, the mission of the Chamber of Commerce includes promoting and supporting all our local businesses. We are pleased to stand here today and offer our statement of support for the rigid Trinitas project. At this time of such a dismissal of a dismal economy, it is heartwarming to see a new business here go at it in Calaveras County. We are looking forward to the jobs this project will create, the revenue it will bring into the county, and the upscale image this truly magnificent development will convey to our neighbors and those who visit. It is imperative this project is afforded every opportunity to succeed. To that end, we will urge the Planning Commission to issue a full approval for the entire scope of the project. One only has to look at the Saddle Creek development to realize the hype about traffic congestion just isn't born out of reality, or that using approximately 350 acre-feet of water out of a 9 million acre-foot aquifer isn't going to make a dent in the groundwater. So, consider the difficulties at Ironstone concerts and events. They always manage to work out the problems and make things work smoothly. It's a terrific venue for the county, and everyone who attends really enjoys themselves. Well, the Rigid Trinitas will be will be another great venue, and it won't have to have the difficulties of an Ironstone. Problems can always be overcome with determination and hard work. We will have the opportunity to hold up a shining star. Let's seize the chance. And then that is an open letter from the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors to the Planning Commission, and there will probably be an opposing view to that.
Oh, I'm sure there will be.
I would assume.
Now, so tomorrow is just a public hearing then? Public comment? Is that what it's going to be?
It's the first public hearing on the project. For those of you who don't know, and I guess we should probably a little bit of background. The Ridge at Trinitas is a golf course and proposed housing development on the very western edge of Calaveras County. It has been fraught with. There's been a lot of.
Somebody wants it.
There's been a lot of controversy on the project. It is a beautiful project. There is a beautiful golf course. It's a really, actually, from a human interest perspective, it's very neat because Mike Nemi, who is the owner of the project, actually basically just decided they wanted to do a golf course on their property and just did it. Mm-hmm. It wasn't designed by a Robert Trent Jones. It wasn't, but it's just really, it plays very, 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 very well. So that's kind of one of the things that
it's going on tomorrow.
Going on tomorrow.
This is the first of how many public hearings you think?
Well, this is the first Planning Commission one. Then it will probably, if it gets through Planning Commission, then it will go on to the Board of Supervisors.
Okay, and we do have the full Board of Supervisors video up for your viewing pleasure.
And something new this week on the Board of Supervisors video. Now, we've been doing these for about 3 years now, but also we know that many of you are iPod or iPhone toting. So, if you would like to load the Board of Supervisors meeting on your iPod,
in case you're on the treadmill and want to watch that meeting or something,
right? Then, if you can right-click on the link and save it, and save the file down to your computer. On some versions of the iPod, you may have to rename the file extension on it to get it to play sufficiently correct, but that should work. So, let us know if you have any issues. So, in that way, your elected officials would know that you like to take them everywhere with you. You know, you could keep Marita and Gary, Tom, Russ and Steve with you wherever you go.
Yes.
Right?
The Fab Five.
You can keep the Fab Five in your pocket, you know,
close to your heart.
And if you can just, you know, put the headphones in and you can just hear their comments on an issue, and it will bring warmth to a cold day.
Yes, it will.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
We had the presentation of the Kindness Hero essays last evening.
That was very nice.
By the Mark Twain Elementary School students, and we have that whole presentation on the pinetree.net. John attended. He said it was wonderful.
It was.
There were how many kids? This is actually the 15th.
More of this.
More water? You're just going to get up and get more water?
Well, Bob, I need to adjust something too.
Okay.
Right?
This year marks the 15th annual Random Acts of Kindness Week.
Do we do that at home? We don't do that at home,
No,
do we?
we don't.
No.
Random Acts of Kindness is an intentional celebration dedicated to reminding everyone of the positive effects of kindness. Kindness is good for both the giver and the recipient. Giving a compliment, offering to help, doing a favor makes each person feel special. When someone does a generous deed for another, a series of kind acts are set in motion, and kindness is shared across our community. So, this week they are suggesting what are some of the suggestions that they make? Lots of things we can do to be kind to others. Let me see. The kids were out actually yesterday in the rain hanging 5,000 blue ribbons to represent kindness. They went around to downtown Angels Camp businesses, hung them on trees, signs, all kinds of stuff yesterday afternoon. So let me see what the Random Acts of Kindness Week actually is. It has this whole list of stuff you're supposed to do during this week. Of course, I can't find it. Let me see here. Be kind. I know that.
Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything?
John, I can't. Of course, I can't find it. Here it is. Way down there at the bottom. Sorry about that. Random Acts of Kindness Week. In 1995, the Angels Camp City Council passed a proclamation declaring Angels Camp is a kindness zone. In celebration of Kindness Week, the Seeds of Kindness Committee will tie a mile of blue kindness ribbons throughout the city of Angels Camp. 5,000 pass it on personal kindness ribbons were distributed. Recipients will wear their kindness ribbons and pass them along when kind actions are witnessed. Be sure to sign your name on the back of the ribbon before passing it on. What a great idea. I didn't realize that that's what they were doing. Here are some ideas. Be kind, let someone else go ahead of you. Smile and say thank you. Look for a way to help someone every day. Give another driver your parking spot.
Is this things people can do at home as well, or should they just do them when they're out of the house?
It's up to you, John.
Okay.
Extend a hand to someone in need. Give your full attention and simply listen.
Huh.
So I guess these rules do apply at home also.
Oh, okay.
Pay someone a compliment, smile, and do something nice for your neighbor.
Hey, how's it going?
Very nice. You're looking mighty handsome this evening.
Oh, thank you. You like my hat?
Yeah. Love your hat.
Yeah,
so that goes on all of this week. So remember to be kind to others. I have it now. For some reason, it's up twice. Be kind to others this week. That could mean at home. Of course, we don't have any blue ribbons to pass on in our family. I guess we need to get some.
I got one last night.
You did?
Well, somebody gave me a little blue ribbon at the thing last night. Yes.
Where is it?
It's in my bag.
Well, why didn't you pass it on? You're supposed to.
Okay.
I've been nice to you. I just said you looked handsome.
We're on camera. It doesn't count.
We're still waiting for a state budget. Is the budget passed yet?
And we also have...
We
also have video of that, right? So they can watch it.
Yes, we have the Governor Schwarzenegger held a press conference.
The kindness video.
Yes, we have from last evening.
Yeah,
I already said that. We have the full video of all the presentations of all the children making their presentations of their kindness hero essays, who their heroes are and why. Very darling little children. We have the whole presentation up on the pinetree.net.
See, we were busy. We started off with that, and then we did the Angels Camp City Council meeting.
And then you went over to basketball after that.
And then we did basketball after that.
Yes, so it was run.
It was, so basically, we started streaming the basketball game just the start of the second half.
Because the JVs ran into overtime, right?
Right, but the Angels Camp City Council meeting ran long as well.
Yes, so you got lucky on that one. It wasn't over yet, actually.
We did. I got lucky last night.
Yes, you. So Bret Hart actually won both games, didn't they? Oh, they win JV and varsity last night?
Yeah, 73-72 for JV, and varsity was 76-60.
Mm-hmm. This Friday night we have Bret Hart versus Calaveras. We're going to make an attempt.
Hope we'll have it live. Because sometimes at Calaveras High we'll have to.
It's hard to get an internet connection.
Tweak a connection. We will see. They've been very accommodating. We want to say thank you to the administration and staff. They've been very accommodating. But we'll try to make an attempt.
We will find that out tomorrow for sure. I announced before. I didn't realize we didn't have an internet connection there. I just assumed that we did. Sorry about that. So we will hopefully get that full game live streaming for you Friday evening with John and Scott. John Hamilton, Scott Sirocco, our wonderful play-by-play announcer. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And on a sad note.
Yes.
There was a fatality over in Tuolumne County this morning about 8:10, which occurred on Highway 108.
That's very...
On Highway 108 near Twain-Hart.
Mm-hmm. Down below on the Twain-Hart grade.
Actually a father with 3 other people in the car. Father's name was released. We hadn't not officially received it yet.
We believe it's.
But I'm going to go off of another
43-year-old Ronald Walker
media outlet of San Jose.
Mm-hmm.
He was with 3 family members in a vehicle, suffered minor to moderate injuries. 41-year-old Christine Walker was transported to Doctors Medical Center in Modesto. 13-year-old Morgan Walker and 16-year-old Zachary Walker were taken to Sonora Regional Medical Center.
And remember the Walker family in your prayers.
Yes, very, very sad.
Exactly.
They hit some ice, and the car rolled, and very tragic this morning. The roads are slick out there, so be very, very careful.
Yeah.
Even though it's not snowing, the roads are slick.
And one of the things on that is, you remember last week where they had the one day where they had like 37 incidents in about a 2-hour period. But fortunately on those there was no serious injuries.
No, there was no injuries. And this morning I was a little surprised. Was it icy this morning?
Well, early morning it's always icy.
Okay.
Yeah. Early morning always.
how to get ready, how to give you new and innovative wedding ideas from decorations, attire,
favors, flowers, and more that any do-it-yourself bride can do, especially on a budget.
Now, what if it's a bachelor that's just in need of a bride?
She looks like a good one there. She's pretty. I don't know. We'll have to ask Hannah if she can help with that.
Is it like you?
We talked about doing something like that. Remember,
creating a bride.
We talked about doing that type of thing on our site.
Creating a bride.
Well, creating a bride or groom.
Oh, you mean like matchmaking?
Matchmaking, yes. This week, Hannah talks about how to make your wedding dress unique with embellishments, color, and waistbands. And I know by going to Hannah's wedding, she went off of this because her dress was very similar to this. She talks about her own dress, how she did it on a budget. And yet it's very elegant and beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So, that is something. Another new column we have. We also have the Pine Tree Peddler who will be doing, you've seen his writings.
Yes.
He'll be doing a fitness column for us every Monday. So expect those every Monday. This week he talks about don't let that rain, sleet, and snow get you down, make you stay inside, get out there and burn some calories.
I just wore a hat.
He runs and cycles, yes.
I just wore a hat.
Yes. So
that's all I did.
We actually have it. So we'll be getting a nice article from him every Monday. So expect that every Monday. Fitness Mondays, Fridays food, Thursdays and Fridays wine and food.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
We got to do another wine thing this week.
Yes, we do. We have our new. We haven't even talked about that yet. Our new wine
restaurant.
Column.
We have the Calaveras Uncorked, which we did last.
I don't think we talked about it.
We posted it last week with Scott Clan.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do another one this week, and also we're going to post a restaurant one
of the week. Yes,
the restaurant one. This first one will be with Alchemy
Market,
and we're going to get that posted up probably tomorrow.
Hopefully, yes.
And other couple little sad notes. There has been some local residents that passed away in the last couple days.
This other name, the one name's familiar. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. And first start off with a long time, and this family's been around this area literally for decades, and part of the one of the families that helped basically found White Pines before there was an Arnold. And longtime White Pines resident Bruce Daniel Linebaugh passed away on the February 13th at his residence in White Pines. 77 years old. He was the co-owner of SC Linebaugh Logging Company for 52 years. He was a naval veteran of the Korean War. He's survived by his wife Sarah of White Pines and sons Kevin and Craig, also of White Pines. 11 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren, and services to be held at a later date. And I believe they were looking for, if in lieu of flowers and stuff, that donations could be made to the Logging Museum. Isn't that correct?
Yes, Logging Museum or... I think it was hospice also. Veterans Hospice or something like that.
And also, recently on the 15th, Lola Margaret Bauman of San Andreas passed away, a 10-year San Andreas resident. She was 83 years old, and goes out to the thoughts and prayers go out to the families of both of those. If you'd like to read the full notices, we do have them on thepinetree.net.
Yes.
And we want to say...
Our thoughts and prayers go out with you.
Yes.
Escanaba starts this week at the new and improving Black Bart Playhouse. If those of you who don't know, the Black Bart Playhouse has now merged with the Murphys Creek Theater.
That's right.
So starting tomorrow evening, directed by Graham Greene, Escanaba tells the story of the Sodi family who reunites for the opening day of deer season at the family's Upper Peninsula camp. This starts tomorrow. The show will open Thursday, February 19th, and then plays Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays through March 8th.
Very nice.
Let me see the time. If I have the time here. Fridays and Saturdays, 8 p.m. and Sundays at 2 p.m.
Now, is that the same Jeff Daniels?
The movie star?
I bet it is.
You think
because I know he's actively involved in theater and stuff. I think in Michigan, isn't he?
All right. I don't know. Maybe.
Here, we better Google
The Tale
that.
of Family, Bucks, Gas, and Aliens. Should be cute. Actually, Tasha, the PR person for Murphys Creek, said it's really good. So we don't want to miss it. I know we're sending somebody to it tomorrow evening, but if it's after her review, I'd actually like to go and see it too. Our newest reviewer, Noella Eastlake.
She has done a couple of reviews for us. One was Our Town, which she gave thumbs up, and also Fiddle on the Roof,
I think
both over in Sonora. Same person, huh?
I think.
Wow, this is a guy you see in
Jeff
movies.
Daniels. What's the title again?
Escanaba, I think.
How's it spelled?
Scroll down and see, John.
See, because Google always wants to know how you spell something.
Okay. Let me find it here.
Because otherwise we'll end up someplace else.
Escanaba.
E-S-C-A-N.
In the moonlight.
Moonlight.
John's a horrible speller, for those of you who don't know.
Escanaba will move me. There we go.
So if you ever find typos, there's John.
It's Jeff Daniels' hilariously twisted comedy about 5 Yelpers residents of Michigan's Upper West Peninsula. There we go.
Very cool. Speaking of celebrities, we have one coming to Calaveras County next weekend, Christopher Titus.
Yes.
He will be going to Ironstone Vineyards for the Play for Pets Casino Night. They have actually lowered their admission prices. Did you see that? I got a call from one of the volunteers, the Humane Society, last evening. They have lowered their general admission tickets from...
See, there he is.
They were $85. They've lowered them to $55. That's a pretty good deal.
That is a good
sad
deal.
that we are actually going to be out of town that weekend. We have to send somebody.
We are?
Yes.
Man.
We're going to be at a ski race in Fresno. Doesn't that sound like fun?
I didn't know you were racing.
The Calaveras Humane Society will be holding its Play for Pets Casino Night on February the end. God, I love comedy, so we'll have to somehow have somebody video it for us.
So, would you like me to make you laugh?
You do make me laugh, John.
We actually have a video with John and Diane. Sam mostly cry.
Where she talks about it. I missed the video. Was it a good video? Get a good interview?
Watch it.
I don't have time to watch it. Sorry. You always ask me, did you watch it? Well, no, I didn't have time. I'm sorry. I was busy doing other things. I'm sorry. I think we're almost done, aren't we?
Did you talk about the Gymkhana?
That's not coming till the fair. What do I talk about?
Don't talk about it yet.
We can't. They'll be holding this year's Calaveras County Fair Horse Show and Gymkhana. Actually, I think is it usually held during the fair time? During the Calaveras County Fair?
I think so.
Equestrians from all 5 bordering counties will participate in this year's Calaveras County Fair Horse Show and Gymkhana on Friday, May 15th, beginning at 8 a.m. during the Calaveras County Fair and Frog Jump Jubilee. I think we're almost done.
We're done.
We've been going for over 30 minutes.
One of the things is, if you've ever been wanting to come up and play in the snow, now is your time, because it is absolutely
Beautiful.
just stunning.
And we're not supposed to. I think we're supposed to get a little trickle. I don't know if that's changed this weekend.
But we actually...
Go ahead. Uh-oh.
May have some garbled audio. Here we go. We'll just be quiet here for a second. We're loading weather. It's a huge page because it's got to pull stuff from like 5 different... What?
Snow again, John.
Saturday night?
It's like Saturday, and it's 20%
20%.
chance.
So
Sunday,
basically,
snow likely
you have pretty good weather all the way
Saturday
through.
nights. We have like one day of clear. Tomorrow's already Thursday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you have
Saturday.
3 days.
Chance of snow.
20%.
Okay, so Sunday it looks like we are going to be receiving some snow. I don't have the forecast for next week yet, but try to get up here. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Come up, and if you don't want to ski,
everybody thinks that we've moved to Bear Valley.
You can snowmobile.
We haven't moved to Bear Valley. We're staying here
because we have an offspring that.
Yes.
The things you do for your kids.
Yes, it's amazing.
Because
you see, with the pine tree, you can actually work from anywhere as long as you have a laptop and a car.
So we're portable.
Meetings. Yes, we're portable. So no, we are not living in Bear Valley. We are staying in Bear Valley. Correct.
We're alive and we're currently in Bear Valley, aren't we?
Yes. This is not our full-time residence.
Oh.
No.
So
a lot of people thought, oh, have you guys moved up to Bear Valley? No, just for the winter. So far, anyway.
Right. Anyway, and one of the reasons is we try to promote things for the economic activity in the county, and during the winter, the Bear Valley and the ski economy area is one of the driving forces, one of the largest single employers of county residents, and one of that is we talked to.
We had a TV station here today. Did you talk about?
I haven't. There was KPIX Channel 5 from the Bay Area. San Francisco was here in Bear Valley today, shooting shots. I guess they're going to do like 3 days in Bear Valley. We saw Bear Valley Marketing Director Rosie Sundell. She was at the school where they actually got some footage of this.
On TV?
I think so. And we actually got some footage of some students. See, one of the dads up here runs the Snowcat service. Snowcat service, where they actually groom the roads because they're closed for snowmobile access. And so they actually, and this is, I can see in the Bay Area, this is pretty good footage. This is the kind of the money. Cool. Basically, they had his kids loading on the Snowcat to go home.
Yes, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that was.
Take a picture of you on the snowmobile heading off.
It just didn't have the same,
with Grayson in front driving.
A chubby middle-aged man on a snowmobile does not have the same pull as like $100,000 brand new Snowcat. It just didn't have the same.
Very cool though. So that when's that going to air? Do you know?
In about 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And
Channel
5.
Okay.
And we'll try to post a. They're supposed to.
On it?
Yeah, little announcement of when it's going to go up.
Okay.
So that's kind of a fun little deal.
Alrighty. I think that's about it, John. Tomorrow we have the Trinitas. That's the big one for tomorrow. We will let you know ASAP. John will keep you. He'll call me and I will put up updates. How about that? Since you don't have internet there, maybe we'll do that.
Sounds good.
Okay.
We thank you very much for stopping by, and we will see you back here. I think we have another meeting tomorrow night, don't we?
I think so.
So we'll be back here Friday night?
Friday night. Maybe Friday night for our weekend entertainment edition. We'll let you know.
Maybe we should tape it earlier.
Whatever. We'll talk about that later, John.
Oh, okay. Good night.
Good night.